Hello, hello, hello. This is Captain Turtle Waffle coming to you, bringing you Byzantium. Episode number 24, I believe. We have been dealing with Germans in northern Italy, and we're about to kick them out of Genoa, but we have also kicked them out of the Holy Land, and, well, there are some Poles as well, and they weren't too happy about our presence. Or maybe it was something about us assassinating their family all the time. I don't know. It's one of those things. One or the other. And the good work needs to be done, so we're going to keep on trying. And until we succeed, we will try and try again, by all means necessary. And the means of today involve a bit of brute force. So that's what we're going to throw into the fray. Abukavkos is a young lad, but there are plenty of adventures to be had, and now I will let him live out his boyish fantasy of commanding an army of thousands into battle. Let us be happy, let us have joy, and let's bring unity to this conflicted region.
Enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
This is an interesting battle. The terrain has put us sort of at the bottom of a hill, so we've decided to go bollocks to that hill. We're going to find our own. It's back here, where there's a bit more space to be had. We've set up our archers in the back, and cautiously put spearmen in front. This is the larger of the two armies. And they have quite a bit of cavalry, but not as much as you might expect with the Poles. And they seem to be coming toward us. Our cavalry is basically out here to make sure that they do. Then we have our, heavy lancers back here. It's fine. Yeah. Okay. It seems we're going to have to provoke them. That's where our horse archers shine. They seem to want to respond to it with some light archers, and if they get anywhere further away from their line, then we will punish them. It's not quite far enough. And they're not quite effective enough for us to care that much. We care about bringing some annoyance to the scouts. We want to ruin their day a bit. Interesting. If we are to charge the hunters, then suddenly their quick cavalry is going to run right for us. So we're going to avoid that scenario. But we're going to still keep our boys around at a reasonably short distance from the foe. Oops, that was all the scouts. Let's see, does that gel them into action? Not quite. Okay. After a fashion, you might say. Woodsmen. Not a proper counter to cavalry, so I'm just going to charge them down, and we're going to take all our troops back and call it a day. And the Moshni are on their way though, so we don't have much time. Get away from that. Get away from that. And then we shoot them as best we can. But the Moshni are a bit quicker than us. So if we don't maneuver impeccably, then they will be a little bit of a nuisance. Basically, we want to lead them back here. So, let's try to do that. Nope, right through. Continue. Don't let them catch you. Well, so far, our horse archers have done basically all the work. And they've done good work. 8% of the army of the enemy is basically gone. There's some mostly following us. Not too much of an issue. They'll be shot as soon as they come anywhere near us. We just want them to face us on our terms, not theirs, because they had a whole hill and we don't want them to use it. Oh wait, look at that. They're sort of going back, are they? Or maybe they are coming forward. Ah, okay, it's just the cavalry regrouping with their army, so that's okay. Absolutely fine. They have more javelin men than archers. It's not going to make for a successful assault, I think. And way back here, we have dotted fire throwers through our lines. Let's see. Oh, they're not biting. Well, in that case. Oh, hello. Yeah. That's the ruler of the forces. Okay. We're gonna need to do this again. But thoroughly. We're gonna have to provoke a melee. And then draw them out. It's gonna be a bit more painful, but we can do it. Oh! Yeah, very painful. That counter charge was immediate. And the Poles do charge quickly. We did take a few with us, but oh my lord, we lost an entire unit. But it seems that we have provoked them sufficiently. In the direction of our general. And then they just decide bollocks to it, we're gonna wait around anyway. Okay. Well then, my friends. Let's move the army forward a bit. Good. Separators ready. They come with javelins. Fire! Literally. Oops, hello there. They're really going for it. Straight at us. Okay. Bit quicker than I was able to anticipate. And here, they're all bodyguards and mushni. We'll counter them one at a time. And their infantry will be met with ours, which is largely superior. Pull back archers. Yeah. Good. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna lose some fire throwers here. Ouch. Ooh, some was an understatement. Half a unit of them. Okay.
Victory will be ours.
Still effective though. Come on. Yeah, thank you. Bienvenue modny. Oh my lord. We seem to have burnt them. Okay. Nice. How are we doing here? We're actually doing alright. Could be worse. You guys shoot at the spear militia coming around there. Bring around our general. See if he can be useful in this direction. Cataphracts will scurry round the flank.
Praise to our lord. Our men have slain the enemy general.
Ooh.
Now his men will lose heart.
Seems that he got burned.
The enemy general flees like the coward he
Oh
is.
no, he's not dead. He took a flamethrower to the face and he didn't die. His extra hit points serving him well there. Yeah, fighting cavalry is always a little bit of a chaotic business. And the Poles have a lot of it, and it's pretty good. So, always worth being on your toes. Beating up should be a bit of a death sentence, but our quality is good enough, so we didn't get punished severely. Just a bit. But our troops do outclass theirs on the whole.
Enemy force remains.
Countercharge over here. The Mushni will deal damage, but also be dealt it in turn.
The enemy flees the battle. Run down those worthless peasants.
Very nice. I'd be curious to play as Poland. I mean, we've fought them in a few, in actually both of the campaigns in this historical mod that we've done so far. And the kind of cavalry army that they have is it's something that seems to me to make for very good times on the campaign trail. You know, a lot of flanking and dodging tactics and stuff like that. I think it could be really good. Swift cavalry, especially. There's the array. Come over here. Rout the woodsman. Good. Nip at their heels until they flee in terror. Quite nice. What else needs routing? No, it might just be the archers running away from us up there. It seems to me that everything else is dead or fleeing. So now we can speed it up.
The enemy enemy flees the battle! Run down those worthless peasants!
Armenian heavy cavalry. You're decently quick. You also managed to sort of outrun, or at least not be completely outrun by the Mojni earlier. That is a feather in their cap.
All of Christendom will be
Let's see.
awed by the victory
We have
we
managed to
won
take enough
today.
of them, I believe. This army is definitely gone. Yeah, this one is too. Excellent. Good work, everybody. We powered through our losses and will now enjoy the spoils of war. I have a sneaking suspicion that they can't afford this. But here's the problem. If we kill all of them in one stroke, then our goal of getting into the settlement is kind of moot, because there'll be a rebel army in the place, or in place of the regime that has fallen, because we will regicide them. Okay. Of course we have a 122% chance of coming in there, and okay, so they're gonna go down. Smack. Goodbye, Poland.
We had a chance to take them, my lord. We tore them apart, my lord.
Gonna need to sack it.
We have
Hey.
crushed them. This place is yours, my lord.
Faction destroyed. Okay. Oh, Hungary don't like us. Serbia don't like us. The Poles. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Okay, the entire Catholic world is basically up in arms about this, so, well. I guess we will bear that scar. Ballista towers? Very nice. I'm going to prioritize things that give us public order bonuses, even if they take away some communal income. And get that one. And then a small Orthodox chapel. And we should be well on our way to more growth again. Very good. And we'll be able to retrain some troops eventually. We healed quite a lot of our fire throwers, which is very good news. We also healed a few cavalry. Not that much of it, but, you know, some of it. Enough of it to make me feel fine. Because we can send them to Waffleton and retrain the lot of them. So, Aleppo campaign done. Poland done.
Where to, sire?
Now turn 173 can come to a close with more spies in Persia. It's wonderful.
Sire.
The problem. What is the name?
And maybe one of these armies will decide to do something. The future will tell.
Who
The future will tell.
displeased you?
We arrive at a little perfunctory battle. We knew it was coming. An army of over 1,000 decent infantry have decided to attack our little
Great tidings!
our little shed of a fort. And we are forced to fend them off with a couple of hundred. It's not going to go particularly well because our troops are bad and theirs are good. But, you know, we weren't exactly intending on pinning our military strategy on this place alone. So, all in all,
the walls are no
we'll be
longer
back.
ours. The enemy have taken them.
And smash. And we just shoot them for as much as we can. You know, we'll take out a few of them. But the Delami infantry are pretty good. Compared to ours, at least. But I must say, I'm slightly impressed with our auxiliaries. They have managed to not completely collapse in 5 minutes. And there goes our captain. Yeah, I think we're sort of done here, don't you? I certainly do. Yeah, 15% of their army. I'll take it. It'll come down to 10 and then we're good. Yeah. Yeah, you see. They lost 165. We can live with that. Much more important matters are afoot in Italy, where the Germans have pulled their finger out and decided to point it at Venice. And I would politely ask them to point their stinking finger somewhere else. But since they won't, we'll have to fight them over it. It'll go fine. First of all, we just need to keep up the assassination campaign, but I believe we've already taken out the general here, so it's very possible that the battle here will be quite perfunctory. Trade with the Lithuanians, it would seem. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Okay, they have a new general in town. Otto von Utrecht. He's 20 years old, and from Utrecht, apparently. And it will now be our main concern to alleviate him of the burden of breathing.
Stopping here for the night.
As one might say.
Yes?
The problem. What is the name?
Your will. Yes, my lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy.
Time
to take the walls, my lord?
Our spy in Genoa has managed to open some gates.
Who has displeased you?
Am I taking down a person
Nah.
or a place?
Nah.
Who or what?
Otto is where it's at, and now he's gone. Great.
You are not my
Then all that remains is an army of, well, a lot of spearmen, and many of them are not even that good. So, despite not having great troops, at least we have walled defences. We have some archers, some crossbows. Yeah, I think we'll be okay on this one, actually. I do.
The problem. What is the name?
We could decide to reinforce it, though. A tantalising prospect for sure.
Your orders?
While we mull that over, we're going to do some menial tasks. Okay, so what do we have? Settlement sacked, Taima. Yeah, okay, good. Well, not good, but it's fair enough. The plague continues in Cairo. Probably will until the aqueduct is finished. But until then, we can still have great joy in the knowledge that we are visiting thrice the plague on the Seljuks.
Orders.
And Ayurseat is still undefended. Well. Okay, I'm just going to scout out the way to make sure we don't get caught up on anything. But we won't. Looking at this, at least. So let's go.
My lord wills. We march to battle. The day is
Excellent. Okay, this looks like to be an unruly place. So I'm going to tell my 8 Armenians to just commit genocide here. And we'll see. Doesn't really help much, but it's also under plague. I mean, there's all sorts of problems here. In fact, we might just want to absolutely obliterate anything of value here. I mean, particularly the stables. They get a lot more out of them than we do. Same goes for the archery ranges. Yeah. Slave markets. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna go blazing on this place. Provincial Council? No. Doesn't look good to me. Sufi Shrine? Nah. What on earth is that good for? Windmills? No. This is so much more efficient than trying to take out the buildings one by one with a spy or something like that. Yeah, we can take out the barracks too. We're even raising the income of the settlements. Because the building income debuff is going down. And we can't do anything about the roads and the communal farming, so those income streams are still intact. Woohoo! They will, of course, take it from us, but what do we care, really? Truth is, we don't. So there we go. We've taken a far more valuable prize than they could ever take from us. And then we come to Isfahan. Yep. Are you ready for some plague? Oh no! Ioannis Vasimis is perhaps healthy. He hasn't brought plague to the settlement. Oh no, he's recovered. The worst thing he could possibly do. And there's no plague here. But there is plague in Baghdad. So I am going to grab another spy. And it could indeed be this guy. So he's basically going to grab this plague and he's going to shove it around the place. Not to here, because this is probably the next in line for our Georgian Grand Army to go to town on. So no need to take that one out with a plague. Instead, we're going to send them to Al-Bashra. Al-Bashra. The upside of the buildings in this version of the game being so expensive is that you get a whole lot of money from sacking a place in the way that we just contemptuously did. Yeah. We're still just gonna try to see if we can map out the Persian Empire here. Ooh, is that a gold mine? I think it's a gold mine. Bashra? Farsi. Okay. Right.
Am I taking down a person or a place?
Let's burn down. Oh, bugger. Well, always a chance, isn't there? Goodbye, your mom.
Who has this place?
Oh, not you. Okay, sell you Lord, sell you Lord.
What is the name?
That's. They seem to be about equal as far as command ability goes.
Who or what?
We're just gonna try a little bit here, a little bit there.
Am I taking down a person?
Ready to trade.
A merchant? Yes, please.
Away with you, infidel!
The problem.
And we will want to take care of this Imam too. He seems peaceful enough, but
Who has displeased you?
we're not gonna risk it.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, bugger. Lost a spy.
Your orders, no.
Anyway, Nikitas arrives at Anion and he is going to get an army.
Yes.
So how many troops do we have over here? Then that are fine to go. Basically, I'm fine with including the Scoutatoi, to be honest. And then we have an army that's absolutely gorgeous. So we're gonna leave the mortar toy. And these Gazmuri. We'll need to train some additional troops, but we can fill in with some locals of various types. That should be fine. And these mortar toy can also go join. Lovely. Nikitas, you are no longer a farmer. Well, I mean, you won't be for long anyway. You are going to be engaging a bunch of Seljuks in battle. We're going to try to take out the commanders before the battle, just to smoothen the process. But I have a sneaking suspicion that our army will be sufficient for purpose, regardless of whether that succeeds or not. Kifos needs a little bit of help, especially with growth. Luminios is a sufficient governor, but he could be better. Yes, could be better. The provincial council will add a bit of income, it'll add a bit of law, and it will add growth. So all in all, that's a pretty good combo for the needs of this settlement. Further church upgrades will also be good, but for that we're going to need to upgrade the settlement even more, and that's a long way away. We'll also need cisterns, perhaps. Now let those be the orders for now. And perhaps a market. A chain of rip-up ports never hurt anybody. Put all that together, you're going to get a decent amount of growth, you're going to get some trade boosts. Not going to be amazing, but it's going to be enough. It's for Mecca. We're going to gain in happiness, and after that we will build some Orthodox churches. It's going to be good. Still a lot of corruption. I want to get that under control before we introduce the Kaaba. And Halab looks like a fine place. We're already retraining.
Your Majesty, march!
We're training a bit here, we're training a bit there.
Yes.
Sending our troops everywhere where they can be welcomed and refitted. We have some troops over here that can go to Alab. Yes, we do. And we should also bring along additional garrison troops.
Yes. Orders.
Ah, I see the problem.
Yes.
But if we do like this,
Your Majesty. Yes.
and where could we retrain those? Could they retrain in Antioch? No, not really. Dicyon is sort of the place to go.
Yes.
That's where they will go.
Move out. Orders.
These guys go into a lab,
Onward.
get some free upkeep out of them, and the Scutatoy will join us at some point. But I'm going to prioritize the ones with experience. And then the other ones. And the last ones, whenever.
Your Majesty.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Maybe some additional priests allowed. Just, I mean, it's already decently faithful to us. Some priests go to Mecca. A lovely place this time of year. Ah. Tamia is about as penetrated on security as can possibly be done.
Where to, sire? Without
No doubt they'll want to use it as a springboard for Mecca, but
I will
we're not going to allow that to happen.
morning.
The big choice,
Yes?
what to do
Yes.
in Genoa.
Your will.
Well, since we can attack them now,
Orders?
I'm going to devise a little bit of a naughty plan. Because you see, Mr. Heinrich Erhard is very vulnerable, isn't he?
Splitting the troops.
Smack him down.
Yes. Closing for battle. The day
Right.
is ours.
And now,
The enemy
because we are
at defense.
technically still laying siege to Genoa, Franke over here might not feel very confident because the troops from the city can't come help him in case of battle. We're going to abuse that a little bit. He might be helped by Erhard though. But maybe that won't be enough for him. I'm going to take that bet.
March. Yes, my lord.
Aha!
This is
Good.
where we shall meet.
Now we have him where we want him.
The day is ours.
Genoa
The
will be
enemy
without
at
aid.
Majesty.
We're going to lift the siege for this force and... You know what?
Orders.
Yeah, that's fine. We can survive without those
Yes.
122 swordsmen.
Your will.
We have enough troops.
Yes, my lord.
We're going to take the fight to Genoa directly. And take on Jobst Roger. He's a fine commander. A young, clever lad. But I don't think he's clever enough to get out of that. Because there's a 2-to-1 ratio of troops. And, well, despite them having some decent quality, it's uneven. And we know how to use ours. We'll shoot them with crossbows until they suffer badly.
Men, bring our people honor.
Here we are. Genoa it is. Many of our troops are archers. Maybe we should have done without one of those instead of swordsmen. But the thing is, I think we'll still be okay. Because we can still trap the enemy on a lot of occasions. We can ride cavalry around the city walls. Basically, weaken them in various spots. Draw their attention.
By our most gracious saints.
Yeah, exactly.
Our spies
So, first of all,
opened the
we're going to send our
gates.
cavalry straight into the center. And we're going to start poking through with our spearmen. I have some Knights Hospitaller over there. And I don't think they're going to last.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Ah, they have mustered up some troops in here. Okay, that just means we're going to punish them with javelins. And ease off on the melee cavalry. But they don't seem to be coming in at any clever angle. They're not trying to flank us. They might try to send the light swordsmen into us. That's okay. We can live with that. Tee. Okay. Ooh, hello, Hospitallers. Yes, please come closer. Okay, how are we doing here? Yes, the swordsmen are on the ropes.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset.
And we're going to keep
but
throwing
our
things at
men
the
are
general.
winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Knights Hospitaller. Hospitaller. I guess, because like it's French order, right? So, Hospitaller. They are facing our infantry threat head on. But not with as many troops as they're going to need to stop it. They're sending some crossbows up here. It's a decent move. But we're going to shoot them until they try. Let's see. Yeah, good. Okay, Pranoro, how are you doing? You're doing fine. Their general's bodyguard. Okay. It is making things a bit less fine for us, I suppose. Let's ride our general over here, as well as the rest of our troops. See if they follow us. So far, so good. Throw some javelins at them.
We are being attacked!
Good. Okay, let's march our infantry through the doors. Yes. Let's also speak normally. And if we could take out that general right here and now, that would be lovely. So let's make an effort.
If we remain true and wholehearted.
Dear militia? Okay. They can be annoying. But so far, I haven't seen them do anything useful. Let's just hope they don't start now. Okay, archers. Let's walk you a bit closer. Our general versus theirs. With help, of course. Ooh, spear militia coming in to save the day. I guess it is their most important unit that we're talking about, so they better protect them, if possible.
We are blessed.
Good.
The enemy
Then we don't need to
general
hurt
is
that
dead.
our general
Send
anymore.
the idiot to hell.
We want to get away from those towers. That's a massive concentration of towers. In the meantime, we are absolutely pummeling their infantry over here. And let's pummel them even more. Hopefully we can rout them. Though they are well armoured. And it would be silly to claim anything else. Okay. Good with tea. Even if our alacrity have decided to run away. But they've accomplished their mission. That being the demise of the general of the opposing team. Okay. Gazbuli. In honest truth, what we want is probably to start shooting the enemy to bits wherever we can. With our infantry forming a bulwark.
Only half the enemy force remains.
So far things are going well. The best spot for shooting them would be here. No doubt about it. This is where I would probably try to put Gazbuli. We will get some mortar toy over here. Play some sort of like this-ish. In one, they're gonna have to take the long way. First going over there. And then after that, we'll want them over here. And then our cavalry will be able, I hope, to exploit any openings from back here. Things are looking fine.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Indeed they are. Oh dear, no, the Gazmuli have gone sort of the long, the wrong bloody way. Now we'll just have to put them over here. In detention, practically speaking.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
You guys, defend yourselves against Axe Militia. That should go okay. The others... we'll just shoot everybody. What's this? We're sending out foot knights against us, but we have cavalry down here ready to charge them. Let's see how their morale holds up. Already a little bit shaky. Let's move in.
Praise the saints! Our men have taken control of the city.
Oh, nearly nothing left. Good. All melee troops can... well, sorry, all missile troops I should say. Focus instead on melee. Focus on morale damage, overwhelming the enemy, all that good stuff.
The enemy flees the battle. Run down!
Excellent.
All of Christendom will be awed by the victory
We won.
today.
With some losses in our melee department. But they were underrepresented in our army as such, so I think we've done decently well out of the situation. Losing 313 to their 1013. Genoa falls.
We have conquered.
And we shall build a lovely church. It will be beautiful. The most beautiful church you could imagine.
Your Majesty. Where to, sire?
Send a spy to Milan.
Orders.
This guy in there.
Onward.
Your Majesty.
And
Move out.
some garrison troops.
Yes.
Your Majesty.
And then we're going to devise a little bit of a
Orders. Yes.
Your Majesty.
two-stop process for these two units. Their goal will be to head to the Italian cities, where they can be retrained quicker.
Yes.
Your Majesty.
Kaiser.
Still can't get over the German. It's a little bizarre.
Be gone. You are not my...
Ready to trade.
God's servant. Yes.
Ah, hello Freiberg. Funny place. Ah yes, now I remember, we have a witch in Belgrade. Now we no longer do. What a relief that is. And then there's a rebel army here,
Forward to fighting you.
who looks forward to fighting me.
Your orders, noble one.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
let's send in the big boys.
This is where we shall...
Dum da dum 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 dum.
The day is ours.
And
Lord.
back.
The enemy are beaten.
Life is good.
My lord. Yes. Yes. Orders.
God's servant. Traveling with...
We shall honor the alliance.
Yes, you shall, dear Serbian allies, because if you do not,
Yes.
things will happen. And that's all I will say.
Noble one. Holding at once, noble lord. Your orders, noble one.
Good stuff all around. A quality turn it's been. Is there other business that we need to discuss? Perhaps. Thinking of recruiting a priest. Where's a good place to, yeah, of course. Constantinople is, it's the most well-developed city in the game at this point. I don't think there's a better place.
Yes! Move out!
And in all other matters,
Your orders, noble
life
knight.
is proceeding satisfactorily.
Your Majesty.
We have some troops over here in the Palladium. So if we get... Yeah, okay. We're going to train a bit more. We're going to wait one turn, I think. Just to see how public order is affected by the influx of troops. Well, the Kandra at Hoy at least. And we will take swift action. Knowing whether there is headroom for us to move troops out of the place or not. Let's have a look at the Seljuks. Oh, look at that. I guess this is right around the time when war erupted. Poor fellas. They didn't see it coming.
Your Majesty.
Once this church in Alab is constructed, I think we will also have the troops needed to make life fun for our sweet Pukavkos. He's a fine fella. Maybe he shall be the one to go to Baghdad. Or somewhere similar. Or perhaps Al-Bashra.
Sire.
Let's welcome turn 175. The game summons us to battle in Venice. They haven't been able to replace the general, so that makes me extra happy that I killed the bastard. What they have left is a motley crew of, well, various bits of peasantry and some of them have some training. They've made the ranks of sergeant, you know. I wouldn't expect too much from them. We're gonna man our walls and we're gonna man them well. We're gonna man them so well that at the end of all this, you will all call me Manuel. Eh? Huh? Maybe not. Anyhow, it seems that they'll be attacking us with ladders and towers. And our towers do not have ballistas, so it will be incumbent upon us to repel them manually, as it were. And we certainly will. But that's a pretty narrow attack regime, so we're not going to be too fussed about it. Oh yeah, let's also ask our archers to not run away at the first sight of the enemy. Urban Spear Militia. There's a lot of them, but they're not that good. They're a bit better. They are better statted than our Kontrathoi for sure, but you know, one extra point in attack, not gonna outweigh the fact that they're attacking walls, and walls are hard to attack. The sergeant at arms. Those are a little more dangerous. Our spearmen are very poorly equipped to deal with them. With an attack of 10 equaling our total defense stat, you know, that's a first sign that we're going to be in trouble. So this is a very good unit. Even in diminished number as it currently stands, but they will get up and they will then meet levy crossbows to the face. And we'll see how they handle that. Not afraid of the crossbows. Not too afraid of the spearmen either.
Repel the attackers.
Maybe we should shoot the light swordsmen. They're the kind of troops that actually could do a lot to harm our cheap spear units if they just get anywhere near them. Ah yes, of course, we have burning oil. I keep forgetting about that, but it's such a useful tool for defense.
If we remain true and wholehearted,
How are we doing here?
victory will be
Spear
ours.
militia. Not doing too well. No. And we are decimating their swordsmen a bit. Good work, Tuxati. Good work. Right, the siege tower is about to deploy troops. There we go. It does.
To arms, General! The enemy's ram has breached the gates!
That's okay. We can handle them. Oh, look at that. Fire consuming soldiers. Oh, let's have some more fire. Let's have some more fire. Oh my god, it's so overpowered for defense.
Look to our defense, or all will be lost.
Right. We are looking to our defense.
Battle is in our favor. If
We
remain
very much
true
are.
and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Yeah, the dismounted sergeant at arms have, as predicted, made utter butchery of our contratoi. But here's the thing we're going to do. We're going to focus fire down here on their knights, and this is where their general is likely to appear. He is not going to like it. That's a lot of straight shots right down into a barrel of fun times that we call the killing zone. They sent more spear militia up into the grinder. With our troops expertly showing them the door. Now we should probably also start shooting the troops over there. I like these crossbows. They seem to be doing good work. I mean, look at that. That's a thing of glory. Turning a good situation into a bad one for our enemy. I can only be happy for that. Happy, happy, happy to see it. With only a few in the corner here obstructed. It's good. It's very good. Keep firing, men. Keep firing.
Praise to our Lord. The battle is in our favor.
Oh, have we killed their general? That's good news. Let's commit some more troops and... Ooh, see if we can... Yes, we should definitely try to charge them now. This kind of damage is just going to keep them wavering, and then we hit them hard with our finest troops, the General's Bodyguard, whose name I unendingly fail to pronounce. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're all just running away. The mere sight of our glorious cavalry is forcing their spirits to plummet. And as they run, fire follows their every step. It's wonderful. Even the sergeants are running. Absolutely good. Now we're just about to run down all the rest of the Germans. Oh, hello, there's some crossbows there. Bring them in for questioning.
It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Oh, they're fighting to the death, despite having a way out. Poor souls. I think we've done what we needed to here. Venice is safe.
Our enemy has lost his stomach. By the Lord above, our foe has been much humbled. Let all who remember this day
it's pretty good.
remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
Let us send these German tourists packing. Venice is saved. Anything else for the end turn to your game? Any other suggestions for our pleasant and lovely commanders? Horse breeder skills? Yeah, sure. New uses of water power. After the player builds at least 8 watermills, the province with wood, textiles and wool provide more income from trade. Productivity of mines also increases. Ah, nice. I think we have 8 of those. Oh yes, of course. I accidentally built this in a place that's not really going to be able to make use of them.
The Sultan will be most pleased at your demise, infidel.
Where to, sire? 1,000 curses upon you for sin, sire. Moving in unseen, my lord. Where to, sire? Yes, lord.
It would seem that our plague-spreading days are done. Unless we get another spy. No, we could take... Yeah, Mr. Ek Patron. Patron. Probably. Yeah, Ek Patron. Out of there. How are we doing in Cairo? Oh, yes. Good. So, Adrianople now is affected by the plague. Oh. Well. Saves us on those horse archers, I guess. But Cairo is cleansed. Which is very good news. We can raise taxes again. that recoups a lot of revenue, to be honest. This was sort of a linchpin region for this entire Egyptian realm. So, very good to have it back.
Yes. Onward. Yes. Orders.
Name thy enemy, Lord.
Artemios Gavras. This strikes me as a guy who needs to get another line of work. He does not strike me a governor. But maybe that's for a future episode to suss out. Who moves, who stays, who goes, who plays. Well, I can tell you that those that pay. Well, lowering the public order to 40%. Yeah, it seems like the Seljuks are going to be paying. They're going to be the ones out of luck.
Shamed by your attention, infidel.
Hello, Rajib.
Despite being an infidel.
Who has this place?
They're just opening themselves up, aren't they?
Who has this place?
Oh, sort of.
Am I taking
Your orders, noble one.
The problem. What is the name?
Hello, Imam. You will not last long against my assassins. What's a good place to trade? That's a good question. Well, I'm gonna mull that over. But for now, I'm just happy that you joined me on this little adventure in medieval Europe and, well, also the Middle East as it turns out, because we have expanded to include Persia, and that's a lovely thing. I find this region historically very fascinating, and so it's a good deal of fun to be playing
Of course, my lord.
around here.
deserve it?
And we haven't seen much of
Fair fight.
the Mongols, so I have to wonder where they're spawning. Maybe they're spawning... Well, I suppose they must be spawning in Persia or something like that. Or maybe up here in Russia, I guess. Well, whatever the case may be.
Who has this place?
Happily, do we await new episodes with glee. I have been happy to have you along. Thank you for watching. Be kind to yourself, be good to those you love. Eat a waffle now and then, won't you? And if you do, well then, I will see you soon.